Guess what?
Great.
This just in. Fucking Mordred!
Woo! Awesome. Welcome, guys.
Why, thank you. It's a pleasure being here with the Boneless Ones, and we got a long history. I do with these guys, and anyway, thank you for having
Great to have you back. You guys were here, I think, gosh, last summer. So it's been a while.
Yeah.
So tell us.
Well, we're back with a new record and a new video and all kinds of stuff. So,
can you introduce the band to our folks that aren't familiar with Mordred?
okay, so Mordred is the bastard son of King Arthur, and sort of in that vibe, we are the bastard sons of thrash metal, including any other type of music that we're happy to be interested at that moment into what we're playing with, keeping it heavy. Danny, can you elaborate on that?
No, that's pretty good. I mean, we just, we listen to a bunch of stuff, and the bass is heavy, and then we just, throw in like this and that, like we're cooking a meal, a little
Spices.
bit of a little bit of dance hall like rhythm mixed in with some like martial
Cajun rhythms.
Mm-hmm.
We got some Brazilian rhythms in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, got some Mexican, got some all kind of stuff that goes in there. Just whatever's working.
Irish. Yeah.
Irish.
So who's in the band right now? Besides you and Danny?
Everybody's
the mighty Jeff Gomes. I'm lucky he's one of my best friends in the world. But other than that, he is one of the baddest, groovinest, hardest hitting drummers I have ever met in my life. And the nicest guy that you would ever want to hang out with.
He's an assassin, that guy.
He just destroys those skins, man. He's
amazing.
Whale thing.
Yeah. And Jim Sanguinetti, who's been our guitar player pretty much all the way through, and Art LeBeau, who has been our bass player pretty much all the way through.
He's original OG.
He's the most OG of the band, actually. He was the original inception of Mordred back in 1984, with Alex Gerald and Jim Sanguinetti and Steve Skates and Eric Lannon. And when I got in the group, it was about 86, and Danny, you had just got in the band.
That's right.
It was Alex Gerald and Eric Lannon.
Yep.
And
down at Turk Street
in Art and stuff, and we all had mustaches. And, we rode skateboards and all that kind of business. And then a little while after that, we got Gannon playing drums with us, who was in Mercenary with Danny White, and Sven, who was one of our guitar players early on, and a great buddy of ours still. I mean, he's our brother for life, Sven. And let's see, we got Jim Sanguinetti went to Mercenary, and you came over to Mordred, and then we ended up getting Gannon and then Jim Sanguinetti back from Mercenary, and it was a long time ago, and I could barely remember all those days, but it was fun. We did a bunch of touring and made some records, and that was pretty fun. And then so we took some time off in between making our last couple of records back
a little bit,
and then we decided to make some more music, and so we have a new record about to come out, and we have like a new video that we just dropped like a couple days or like maybe a week ago or something. That's kind of a what would you call it? A teaser for the record kind of thing?
I mean, yeah, it pretty much kicks it off, like punch in the teeth. It's a banger.
It's a banger. It's called Demonic 7, and it can be found on YouTube on our new record label's site. Right, Danny boy?
Yeah, it's M Theory Audio is the distributor.
Jeff Gomes used to be in a very popular, one of my favorite bands, MIRV, a
Oh
while
yeah.
back.
Yep. MIRV with Brian Kehoe and
Mhm.
MIRV, of course. And MIRV,
So amazing.
MIRV was a
Great.
surprised that
A Merv.
more people in the world didn't grasp onto that because it was so fucking good.
Oh,
The players
They
were
were-
just amazing players. You'd watch them and like everybody in that band was so solid. And they did everything from opera to really heavy stuff to I mean, even bordering on comedic, maybe.
oh, they were hilarious. Yeah, and
Yeah.
how Kehoe would get that assist.
Personalities galore.
So funny.
It was full personality on
Yeah, just so much fun. Like Merv, it's like I need some help with Kehoe's like hitting those high notes, like giving him a hand, literally. Oh, solo mio.
But those
Just so much fun.
No, I would love when he would bust that opera.
Oh, so fun.
All right on.
So fun. So fun. Those are great times. Remember seeing them so many times. Never
Yeah,
missed a
and
show.
Fungo Mungo too. He was in Fungo Mungo, which I love
Mm,
to see that band play.
yeah.
And they during a time when we too were very influenced by Larry Graham and you know, Sly and the Family Stone and all these kind of other earlier local Bay Area bands. And these guys really knew how to hit that groove. Like
Dude.
They did.
Gomes and Orion on that bass, and then Mike Johnson on the guitar. That was some, and Damien singing. Like it
Damien was amazing.
was some good music.
Yeah, sure was. So
You know
I
what's
found
amazing
it.
to you know what's amazing to me as a talent buyer all those years was the fact that the thing that was cool about Fungo Mongo and Mordred were that you guys were so outside of the space of a lot of things that were happening at that time. You guys were digging your own trenches and building up this fan base, but you were still strong enough that you could open up for a thrash band, but you guys weren't a thrash band. You know what I mean? It was just wacky how people just got it. But like bands like MIRV, they were just way too over the top for some people. Because I had musician friends who were going, I don't get it. It's like you're telling me you don't even get Jeff Beck right now, you know? Anyway.
So
Yeah.
it's like, I'll be honest, it was skateboarding that opened up our minds to all these different types of music that we could incorporate, because as skaters, we all banded together and we would roll, and then like everybody would have like, I'd play this, you play that, you know, it'd be everything from like Van Halen to Code of Honor to like Prince to, you know,
Wow.
whatever at the time. And so we, even though we were all into this thrash metal and stuff, right, we all were exposed to and listening to, like the Omni had the disco room with the light up floor.
Yeah.
And Max and all y'all
You mean the makeout room?
grooving sometimes when it'd be like the heaviest shit going on in the next room.
Right.
So we just were lucky in that we came up during a time when people were open to different sounds. And we caught a lot of flack also too. You know, we came out, you know, really kind of thrash metal, but it incorporated some other kind of groove elements and funky bass and all that into our music. And you know, not everybody was down with that. A lot of people were not down with it, but
You're right.
we just stayed true to what we love doing, and we still do the same thing now.
Scott.
I call it the hella mentality. NorCal has a different fucking pace, man.
That's it. We hit it hard.
Is Scott, is DJ Paz still in the band?
Oh, did I not mention him? Because he is 100% in the band.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
No, we hung out last night.
he's
getting
awesome.
Our faces fitted for these flesh masks that we're making.
Oh boy. Okay, I found the video. So let's play the video and we could talk a little bit more about it.
Oh yeah, I
after we
forgot
watch
about that video. Oh yeah.
I'm in,
I
I'm
hope you guys
intrigued
like
by
this.
Flesh, man.
has a sickness, looking for victims, killing with a quickness. On fire, the old house is burning, never to return. I just sit and watch it burn, and the angels fall down from heaven. Lucky demonic number 7. And the angels fall down from heaven. Lucky demonic number 7. And we all fall down from looking for answers, just another song and dancer. In chains into an unknown soldier. Wisdom wasted on the altar. Deconstruction and demolition. Moving at its own volition. Deconstruction and demolition. Moving of our own volition. And we all fall down from we all fall down. And we all fall down from we all fall
Love the vocals on that.
What a
That's
great
Zetro and David White in the background there.
Yeah, you can hear Zip
Sounded
like a
great.
champ.
You can really hear Zetro.
Cuts through like a champ on my own. You know what I'm saying?
That was great.
That's funny. It goes back because we called upon our homies to do the backups that we've known since the days of Ruthie's Inn. It was Craig Cicero, who is now gone to have sushi, and David White, Zetro, and Andy Gallion. And then we had your roommate Nikki sit in for one tune as well.
Yep.
Fun.
Dude, it's so cool to hear Jeff Gomes fucking thrashing like that, dude, after decades of jazz and funk laden fucking to hear him fucking mixing up those great fucking interchange rolls and dude. What
Dude, I just cannot how much he has laid the groove down and the foundation for everything
beast.
right now. He is so solid on that. And I mean, he'll beat himself up if he feels like he made a little mistake or something here and there, but the groove is so solid that, you know, it's just, I love it and I can't deny it. The man.
Scott, does anybody tell you, ask you if you had Chuck D doing the vocals there from Public Enemy?
Well, we asked him, but
Such a cool
he
approach.
couldn't make it, so I had to
So
do.
you had to do that. You pulled that off yourself. That's pretty nice. Pretty fucking solid. That sounds killer, dude. It's a killer.
Thank you.
And with
I hope
Aaron,
he doesn't get
Fox
mad.
tracking, perfect.
Great approach on the
Thanks,
vocals, bro. Great
Thanks, brother.
approach.
So Scott, it's really good. So what's the plan? What's the plan for the release? One song at a time or full album pretty
Danny
soon?
knows the timeline. Maybe you could lay them onto it. We're supposed to release another video soon. We do the release of the record, so
We got to give it to Marco by the end of the month, and then they release it June 9th. That's the second single, and then the third one we should be done like about a week before the record drops, which is July 23rd. So we'll probably end up dropping that like same time the third single coming out the same time that we drop the actual LP on
So
July
we're
20th.
all kind of rolling with the Craig LaCicero style of releasing
shit.
at a time. The man has a plan, and we all just kind of follow behind him, right? Right, everyone.
All
That's
hail
a good
Craig.
idea.
Yeah.
Though. The single at a time is a great idea, though,
I
because
think so, too.
people are interested. Like every week, they get like a new little special treat. It's like
Yep.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, no, I think it's pretty effective. I know, like,
we are firmly in the era of the 45 again, everybody.
yeah,
Right.
You know, history
Yeah.
doesn't repeat itself, but it certainly does rhyme. And we are back in the single. We are back in the single world. You know,
Yeah.
No,
So you better come out.
deal with it. Deal with it.
That's
yeah.
it.
No, I think it's a good plan. People have short attention spans. We're just overloaded with so much content. It's like, here's my whole full album, and if it doesn't engage you within a few minutes, it's like, oh, I'm out, you know. So, but I have 2 minutes. It's like Max. It's like, it's 2 minutes. You can play it. It's like, oh, thank you, Max. I thought you gave me that whole chunk. I just saw a little bit. I'm like, oh shoot, what should I do? But that's exactly. It's like, we have time for that. You have time for a 3-minute song. So I think that strategy is really good, because there's always, like you said, something's always new. It's like, oh, it's new. You're interested. It's going to take up maybe 3 minutes of your time. So I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant.
Right. And then
Yeah, but in the end, we are still trying to sell vinyl records in
Right.
Of course.
one.
right.
And people are
that's the
buying,
thing,
yeah.
I
mean,
mean,
that's
you
the-
could watch it on the YouTube with the videos all day, but if you want to hear it with the Matt Winiger mix sounds, then you want to get the vinyl, because
right.
like we
Yeah.
we were ready to put this record out, and then we stopped and we remixed it, and then we put it out and we remastered it. I mean, that's how much tweakers we are.
No, that's awesome. And
But
people, I'm sorry, Jimmy, go on.
I still think that that single thing does pay off in the end, because you spend, like, if it's 10 to 13 songs, you release a song a week, that's 13 weeks later max. People are invested in the record. Now they want to have that in their hands, because now they feel like that was something they discovered in slow growth. They could go back and listen to that one song all week long, because they
grew up with it.
Yeah, they weren't distracted by, like Mart said, all the other songs. So when I'm done hearing a song after song released by bands, I absolutely want to buy the fucking vinyl. I mean, I don't care who
Okay.
it is. Yeah, that's a good service model, man.
Well, I respect your opinion, Jimmy. So I hope that we buy it. I hope people buy the record, but even if you don't, we're still going to stay here and keep playing for you.
Yeah. I think people will. People have been buying a ton of stuff. So as long as you have good merch, good shirts, hats, like all that stuff, people are buying. I mean, you could see people are collecting and buying. And like, I just got the Boneless Ones record. I just bought the Psychosomatic. I haven't played it yet. It was in the case, but my daughter's looking at the artwork, and she's, you know, just the quality. It's not like a CD or just some little something. She's just looking at it, just, you know, amazed. She's like, oh, this would be a good tattoo. Mind you, she's 12. I'm like, really? Would it be a good tattoo? But it's gorgeous. It's like, if you put out something great, people will definitely buy it. So, and I can't wait for your release. But it sounds
Oh, look, he's
amazing.
got the Psychosomatic right there.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Shout out to Jeff. What's up?
So good. It's so good.
All right, so,
Yeah.
so March, when
They are
Vigo's to get her
What?
when Vigo's to get her tattoo, let me know. I'll go and I'll get one too.
I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted on that one. So Scott, what else? The Emeryvillains.
Emeryvillains.
Yes. Tell us about that. That looks interesting.
Well, 2/3 of the Emeryvillains are right here on this call here. Just to let you know, and as soon as we're done with this, we're going to do a little rehearsal. We got a gig coming up on Sunday out in at Vacaville.
No, Fairfield.
Fairfield, I mean, I'm sorry.
Same thing.
At the Pioneer Tap Room. And then tomorrow at Randy's party. Woo!
Okay.
But yeah, Emeryvillains, if you want to play a video from that, I would play Lips That Kiss So Sweet. That one there has our matriarch, Ma Rhodey, who has like gifted us with these amazing songs from her family from the 40s and 50s that that's where kind of the Emeryvillains got our start, was playing these songs. And then since then we've had to come up with you know, a lot of our own material as well, because we have to play 3 sets when we play. So
Jeez.
it's a lot of songs. We're playing like over 30 songs.
Okay.
But here's one of them if you want to check it out. It's not at all metal.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to.
2 out of 3 guys, actually all 3 of us are from metal bands, but it's
It's all
not
good,
metal.
dude.
Oh, little did I know that when I kissed you, dear, another you were thinking of. I never realized that when I held you near, lips that kiss so sweetly could lie so easily. Why do I love one that's never true to me? How can it be? Lips that kiss so sweetly could lie so easily. Oh, when I met you, dear, you seemed so kind to me. I never dreamed you'd cause me pain. But now I realize that this was meant to be. Lips that kiss so sweetly could lie so easily. Why do I love one that's never true to me? How can it be? Lips that kiss so sweetly could lie so easily. Why do I love one that's never true to me? How can it be? Lips that kiss so sweetly could lie so easily. Lips that kiss so sweetly could lie so easily.
So cool.
Because
Well, thanks y'all.
How many songs did you guys do like that?
All of them.
Did a bunch of songs, like a shitload of them?
Like 30 of them.
Ah,
Yep.
I need this in my life.
It was so cool.
Very good.
Thank
loved it.
you guys playing
how
that
long
live?
So yeah, we're playing live on Sunday at 1 o'clock to like 4 o'clock over in Fairfield. If anybody wants to come,
Oh,
please
Oh,
come.
I gotta hook
I
you
know
up with
live
this kid.
shows have been kind of limited these days, but it's an outdoor thing, and Ma Rhodey is actually going to sit in on a few songs with us.
wow. Is it
I
all
gotta
ages?
hook you
Is it
up.
all ages?
It's all ages. You can bring your dog. You can bring whoever you want. It's
Nice. Might
I
have to
gotta
do
hook
that.
you up with this kid named Zach G.
oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you some stuff, dude. He's a young player, but right in that wheelhouse. It's just like
What's he
wow.
play? What'd you play?
It's right in that wheelhouse of that song, dude. It's like
No, I mean
authentic.
what instrument is what I'm asking.
He sings and plays flat top acoustic guitar really well, and then he's got a pedal steel player and a stand up bass player. It's in that wheelhouse, but he's like 19.
Mm.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to make an Emeryvillains TV show, and then we're gonna have to have him on as our guest because that sounds.
that was super
Very
cool,
cool.
guys.
I loved
Great
it.
playing,
Yeah.
Danny, dude. That
Really
was
amazing.
I want to hear you
Yeah.
guys play Hot Rod Lincoln.
We'll have to learn that, but that's not too far out
can learn it.
apart, Chris. We could do that.
Yeah, great playing, Danny.
Very good.
I thought the
Hey,
drummer was flawless.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
drummer. That's my right hand and Hank's left hand. Oh, I
Not a
should
single
mention the
mistake.
bass player
Perfect.
on
that
that.
was awesome.
The bass player on that is an old head from Ruthie's Inn and went to Pinole High School with us and Possessed and Streffen from Sacrilege. And he was in a couple of, I can't even remember all the heavy metal bands he played at Ruthie's, but
Who?
Hank Alva.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's the bass player.
Yeah. All right. That's hot.
So good, Scott.
It's all connected. It's funny that we could go offshoot into all these kind of directions, but we all have our roots coming up in the same place. We're in the same Tuesday night slow shows. Basically the thing about what started thrash metal out was that all the other bands were the audience. And you were just dressed in your regular clothes, and then you would jump up on the stage, play your set, and then you jump back down and watch Exodus or Death Angel or Evil or Attitude Adjustment, Boneless Ones, Anti-Mom, Bang. Oh, God. My favorite show there was Circle Jerks. But, Bad Brains, whoever, And that spawned a kind of a I don't know how to put it, but it was like a kind of magical time really for people that could really take it and go anywhere with it, take the foundation and take it to places that you wouldn't even dream of. And like Metallica was a real, big influence because they made their own sound. And then a lot of other people kind of tried to get it with their sound, but they really made their sound. Same thing with Possessed. Possessed was like the first death metal band that I know of. And they were from my high school. You know what I'm saying? And I saw them play with Slayer. And I think that was like maybe their third show at Ruthie's or whatever. And I was like, Slayer, okay, yeah, this is shit. And, growing up with having all that kind of stuff around you, you can't help but take some of that in and keep that kind of feeling going with what you're doing. I mean, I know all you guys do, and I too.
Yeah, Scott, I really applaud how you're so diverse. It's like I loved that variety show you guys were putting on. What was that last year?
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, you're not afraid to do. I mean, you do stuff that no one else does. I mean, not in this area for sure. And you pull it off every time. It's like this country thing, that lounge thing, the variety show. I mean, everything you set your mind to, you do, and you do really well. So I applaud you.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I just appreciate your diversity. You play country and western.
Both
That's
kinds of
true.
music.
Mostly Western swing, but a little bit of country.
Yeah. No, it's
And
great.
driver
It's
of the
great.
Winnebago.
That would be Danny. I'm not too good with the driving.
No, but yeah, no, this sounds great. And I checked out a little bit of this, but didn't really just sit down and enjoy it. But yeah, maybe we'll try to make it out there on Sunday.
That
It'd
would
be
be
really
great.
fun. Super fun.
Should be nice. We've been guaranteed no rain this time because they rained out last time.
Oh, did it? Okay. Cool.
You gotta find your
We've
way
had
east,
so much
man.
rain and
Rain
miss.
allowed on
We've had a couple of gigs canceled because of rain. We were talking about maybe we should set up in the farmer's field and just if we threaten that we're going to play, it's just going to rain out there.
I know.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been having, for those who are not in this area, we totally have a drought. And it's like, I guess these guys just stumbled into bad luck the few times we had the rain hitting in and affected your gigs, right? But we're in a drought.
Fire season, we'll put out all the fires, all the water that comes down when we play.
Yeah.
Dude, you
So-
should find your way east, and we'll plug you into a bluegrass festival, and it'll really throw everybody for a loop.
Oh, Scott, I want to talk to you after this because you're out in the area that we think that we could maybe make a little splash.
You know, Chris is in North Carolina.
Figured
You guys would make a big splash out there.
Well, Danny, isn't your dad in North Carolina too?
Oh yeah,
Hold
No.
on.
he has roots
They're-
there.
They're traveling. He's traveling about now. They were in Charlotte for a while,
Okay.
but he's RVing it at the moment. I think he's in Belfouche, South Dakota right now. He's in,
Who's
like,
this? Who's this you were talking about?
Danny's
That's my-
dad.
My dad.
Oh, okay.
He's an adventurer. And
He
it,
is.
we just got on the subject because of the Carolinas,
Oh, okay.
our appreciation. And yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and looking forward to the next videos and buying merch and buying your new album. So.
Cheers.
Oh, I love hearing that.
Ask Max.
so
It's like
much
I'm a
for
good
having us
customer.
on your
Like, good
show.
stuff. Yeah,
And,
it was a pleasure. It's my pleasure.
It's really been a
always.
good
And the
time.
big thing I
I
just-
love the company I'm keeping here and the people I'm meeting on here. So
Yeah.
so much for all.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And
Well,
what is your website?
Oh, Danny boy,
Was that
what's our website? Do we have one?
Mordred.company.site?
oh, God.
That's it.
Mordred.company.site. Is that spelled SITE or SIGHT?
SITE. Don't put no more
SITE.
site on there. It's SITE.
Site.
Yeah.
All right. I'll find it and send it off to everyone. So
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Scott. I know you have rehearsal, and we have the other Scott from.
Hey.
Where is
Space,
he? Oh, there he is. Yes.
Space Vacation.
Later, Scott. Thank you, brother.
Thank you for being patient,
That's not gonna-
Scott Shapiro. Thank you, Scott Holderby and Danny White, for joining us. Awesome. Great stuff.
Bye, Scott. Bye, Danny.
Bye, you
Cheers.
guys.
Love
See
you
you guys
guys.
all soon,
Take
okay?
care.
Soon as everything opens up, I want to see all y'all.
Yeah.
No hugs, no
right.
kisses.
Mordred says hi to you guys. She's like, wait, Mordred's over there?
He's out in the wild.
Hey.
Joy, say goodbye to say hello and goodbye to Warner for me, please.
Okay.
Hey, Warner.
She's walking around or something. She texted me, so just say hi for me, and we'll
Okay.
see you guys hopefully.
Yeah, we got to play sometime.
Absolutely.
Yes, we will.
Let's do it.
We definitely will.
Let's do that, Scott. Let's talk.
Let's talk.
See you, Scotty. Thanks,
Later,
buddy.
y'all.
See you
Thanks.
soon.
Thanks, guys.
Adios.